We are going to be surrounded by loveliness here today as the reigning, I can say that now, reigning royalty of the Rice County Fair, the 2016 royalty. Well, not all of them are here, but I do have the first attendant, Tara Van Tomey, and Courtney Albers, who is the queen, right?
Yes.
Has it sunk in yet, Courtney?
Yeah, it has. It's
That's
really cool.
So tell me about your first day experience, the first 2 days, I guess, experience.
Ooh. So yesterday we did a lot. We got to go to the grandstand, introduce ourselves. That was pretty cool. There was the Battle of the Bands. We couldn't stay very long because we had to go give out trophies at the little kids tractor pull, and the little kids loved it. We got to judge a chocolate contest, and that was pretty cool because I used to enter when I was a kid, so judging it was awesome. And we did a salsa contest. It was really good.
Talking about the dancing salsa?
No, eating salsa.
Oh.
I know.
You know how to dance?
No, I don't.
Maybe
I should learn.
Do you like to dance?
Yeah, if I have to.
How about you, Tara? You a dancer?
Not really, but we got a dance when we did the drawings. They made us do the YMCA and the chicken dance yesterday.
Oh, but that was fun.
Oh yeah, so fun.
Those kids get into that, don't they?
There weren't hardly anyone at the later drawing because everyone got probably so hot and they left. But at the other one, yeah, they were dancing.
Oh, that's good. It is kind of warm at the fair, but there's so many ways to stay cool here. You got the snow cones and the smoothies. You got the ice cold root beer and ice cream cones. And water, of course, at most booths, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Just stay hydrated when you're at the fair. In fact, the sheriff and I are going to talk a little bit about how you can stay cool at the fair. Sheriff Troy Dunn has popped into the studio here, our makeshift studio at the Rice County Fair. Come on by and say hi. We're right next to the kettle corn, folks. They have ice cold bottled water there. And wouldn't you say, Sheriff, that most stands probably have water?
Yeah, everybody I've seen's got water, and I think if everybody stays hydrated, takes a break here and there, they're going to have a great time at the fair. We can't let little heat keep us away, can we?
Hey, we're Minnesota. We can handle 30 below. We can handle 110, right?
Exactly.
And you were telling me last evening, and I think people are getting the message of staying hydrated and staying cool, not overexerting themselves. You have not had any heat exhaustion, heat stroke treatments out here at the fair yet, right?
Not since Tuesday.
Right. You had one.
Yep.
And Tuesday there was no excessive heat warning.
Right. They just didn't drink enough water. And they were in the sun all afternoon, didn't take a break, go in the shade. So just really important to do that. And, you know, like I said, as long as you do that, you're going to stay fine. So.
Okay. We'll talk a little bit about the command center in a moment. Tara and Courtney, have you seen the command center? Have you been in the command center?
I have not.
Okay. Well, you have to get a little tour from the sheriff.
Sounds good.
The command center, right?
Yes.
I think people can stop by and see it if they'd like to. It really is a pretty cool vehicle. The command center for the Rice County Sheriff's Department. I think our Friday guest is here on Thursday. We got the superintendent coming tomorrow, too. Superintendent of Schools, Todd Seska, will be with us tomorrow on our AM Minnesota show. So, Courtney, is it a lot of fun? Is it what you thought it would be, being the queen?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You get to do so much stuff.
I'm guessing that your phone just blew up after the pageant.
Oh, yeah. Definitely did.
You know how many people you've heard from?
A lot. I didn't keep count.
You didn't count. Okay.
No.
How about you, Tara?
Yeah, I got like 30 notifications on Facebook from all my aunts that were watching. They were all up north watching the live stream. So they all texted me, and I got some texts from my friends, so it was crazy.
Yeah, I was told some people had relatives in Indiana and all over the country watching the pageant. That's so cool to have that kind of technology. Well, we are visiting with the Fair Queen, Courtney Albers. 17, right, Courtney?
Yeah, that's correct.
You're going to be a senior at Faribault High School, is that right?
Yep.
So what do you do in school?
I played volleyball, and I do trap shooting in the spring, 4-H throughout the year, student council, National Honor Society, and then Link Crew, and Big Brothers Big Sisters.
When do you have time to be a kid?
On the weekends, I guess.
Out of all those, what's your favorite?
I really like trap shooting.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you told us earlier this week you finished in the top 25, right?
Yeah.
In the state. You going to be a cop someday?
Probably not. I want to be a nurse.
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of the same
That's
thing.
cool.
Helping people.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Carol, what do you want to do in the future?
Well, I'm going to school for international business, so hopefully something with sales. I'm thinking, I work in a pharmacy, so I'm thinking a pharmaceutical sales rep right now.
Sure.
But I'll see what happens.
Well, you might change your major too. I know a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
They
Already
go to
did
college.
that.
My nephew changed his like 3 times. Ended up going to school like 8 years.
I know that's pretty common.
You know, because you don't know what you want to do. In fact, I always thought it wasn't fair to have to make a decision when you haven't even.
Right,
Get away
yeah.
from home.
You're in high school and you don't even think about it, and then the next year you just have to know what you want to do with your life, and that's pretty hard.
You got to think of what you're good at and what you might be able to do. You know, that's how that works. Troy,
Make
did
sure
you,
you like it.
Sheriff? Did you always want to be the? Did you always want to be in law enforcement? Did you always want to be a cop?
And I decided in 10th grade that's what I wanted to do. It was between that and a mortician or a doctor or a teacher. And I went with law enforcement because I thought I could do a little bit of everything. I will have to go medicals. I have to go teach people things. And I got to do the DARE program for 8 years. And unfortunately, you know,
You're the
I was a coroner for a while
Yeah.
before I became sheriff.
Yeah.
So I did a little bit of everything. But yeah, if I went back again, I love my job. But I think I would give it a shot to be a doctor. So when I grow up, I'm going to be a doctor.
Oh, okay. You know, it's interesting you bring up the mortician thing because I thought about that too.
Yeah,
The reason I didn't do it is there's so much school.
that's true. It's a lot of school, just like physician's assistant, nurse. I mean, everything. There's a lot of school today. So, you know, I'm constantly going to school for law enforcement too. We have to keep our credits up, and things are changing and learning new things all the time. So it's lifelong learning, I think they call it, Gordy.
Yeah. Tara, when you get to be a pharmacist or a pharmaceutical salesperson, you'll be probably doing some constant, because they're coming out with new medicines all the time, you know.
Yeah, they are. Hopefully I won't have to deal with any cops in what I do. I'll deal with the legal drugs. But yeah, I always stop by and visit you guys.
Yeah. And you know about all the things that are going on in the country in terms of police shootings. You know.
Yeah.
Sheriff, you told me when we were eating breakfast that it's been nonstop goodies at the sheriff's office. That's pretty cool. People saying thank you for serving.
Yes, we're so blessed in this community to have the support of our citizens here and everybody. And you know, there's a few people that think that maybe they don't need police or they don't want us around. But you know, I would hate to live somewhere if we didn't have, you know, peace and laws and you know, it wouldn't be safe. I mean, you'd constantly be looking around what's going to happen, who's going to break into my house, and we have great people that do it. I thank all of the law enforcement people for what they're putting up with right now. But like I said, I'm thankful to everybody in our community for reaching out, sending us the letters and cards, and love the goodies. But especially during Fair Week, it's like double trouble, you know, because I come out here and eat and then have cookies there. And of course, donuts at the office, you know.
Homemade though, homemade cookies, right?
Oh, there's some homemade cookies that came in, and there's some very fancy ones with, you know, in shapes of stars and badges, and it's got sheriff written on them and different things. So yeah, it's been really nice, and you know, I just happy to be out at the fair and doing things like this. And it was fun to be at the pageant the other night, watch all these young women come up and talk, and now they get a busy year ahead of them, you know,
Well,
supporting the
You have
fair.
a son about their age.
Yes, yep. My son's 18, just graduated from high school.
What are his future plans?
He's actually going to the University of Minnesota, and he's going to be going into the pre-med track. So he said to me when he was a sophomore, he said either a law enforcement officer or a doctor or something like that. So I said,
You steered in the
Hey.
doctor way, right?
let's go the doctor way. We already got a cop in the family. Let's do the doctor thing. So then he can take care of me when I'm old.
Yeah. Well, plus you said I wanted to be a doctor maybe when I was young. Now you can fulfill my dream.
Yeah, that's so true. And so, yeah, he's going to be doing some shadowing at the clinic and at the hospitals in Northfield and Faribault. And actually, Dr. Fisher, who I think she knows, is going to be shadowing my son a little bit up at Northfield Hospital. So,
Well, that should be outstanding. Where's he going to school?
University of Minnesota. He's going to be a Gopher.
Oh my, that's a big campus.
It is a big campus. Yeah, going from BA to University of Minnesota, it's going to be a culture shock. But he's been there. He's done 3 or 4 visits and did orientation already. So he's very excited. Can't wait for it.
Oh, sure. Terrell, where are you going to school?
I go to the U of M in the Twin Cities. I'm a Gopher too.
Okay, was that a problem at all adjusting or not?
I was a little bit culture shocked because it is so big. There's 50,000 people, so it's like twice the size of Faribault. But everyone's really nice, and they are really welcoming. They're all Minnesota nice, so it was pretty easy, I think, to get used to it. And everyone that I lived close to was really welcoming and friendly to me, so I didn't have a problem because I made some friends right away, and you just get used to seeing all the people all the time.
Your classes, you don't have to go from one end of the campus to the other.
Yeah, I have all my classes we have at East Bank, West Bank, and St. Paul campus. I had classes on each of them. Sometimes every day I had one on each. So lots of buses and walking.
Yeah. Well, you stay healthy that way, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely important to be healthy in college.
Okay. Courtney's got another year of high school to go through.
Yeah, I do.
Your senior year, right?
Yes.
Looking forward to that?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. You're the top person on
Top dog.
the run on the lap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nobody above you.
Nope.
You are it, the seniors. Then you go to college, you're a freshman again.
Yeah. Just go back down.
That's the way it kind of works, you know, in life too. Up and down, up and down. So how are you guys handling the heat out here? There are a lot of things to stay cool with, we were just mentioning.
Yeah, like you said, lots of water. Stop by the pork producer stand, eat some food, Godfathers. Staying in the shade. In
Snow
the fans.
cones,
I haven't had a snow cone yet, but maybe that's
We
on
had
the
malts.
agenda today.
ice cream cones,
Yes.
smoothies,
Yeah.
old-fashioned root beer. Of course, we
Very
already
yummy.
talked. Oh, pardon?
Very yummy.
Yeah, isn't that yummy?
Yeah,
And all those things are cool.
they are.
I think they help with your body temperature. So come on out, folks. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated when you come out the fair. That's true every year, not just in years when we have excessive heat. You need to stay hydrated. So you guys going to be over at the Straight River Room. I was trying to remember the name of the room for the senior program this afternoon.
We will be. Make it over there.
Well, that's good. I have to MC the event, so you guys are going to help me, right?
Yes.
Good. You'll be like escorting people up to the stage, that sort of thing.
Ask them if they're going to drive in the enduro race.
The sheriff just asked if you're going to drive in the enduro race.
I don't think so. We're going to go watch it, though.
Do they let them drive in the enduro
I
race?
don't want to do that.
No.
Okay.
He was joking.
Oh man.
I was thinking, oh, Tara almost had a heart attack.
Let me go get the AED.
No.
Sheriff would be diving into CPR here.
No.
You didn't, that's not anything you desire to do.
No, that's a little too risky for me. That seems pretty scary. I'll stick to watching it.
So you're not a thrill seeker or a risk taker.
I mean, I've done some like cliff jumping out in Montana, but like that's about it. Like take stuff where I know what's gonna happen usually, but with other people and driving, that's kind of scary.
I wouldn't be cliff jumping, I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
well, it wasn't too high.
I'd skydive before I'd cliff jump.
Oh yeah, it was like there was like supposed to be for that. There was like it was a special spot in the river, and like there was lifeguards with it, so it was pretty okay. It was pretty safe.
So what else do you have on your plate today, Courtney, other than the senior program? Go down the barns or?
Yep, walk around the barns, walk around the midway. We're going to do the daycare program, meet some little kids.
That's why Michelle's not here. Michelle Horman, she's taking the little kids on a tour. They were so cute walking through here. So cute.
Maybe look at some of the 4-H shows, the dairy shows going on today,
Drawings.
and the drawings, daily drawings.
For?
The
$25.
$25.
Yeah, the money.
Yes.
Money.
It's exciting.
Cash. We're not talking check, credit card, anything like that. We're talking cash, right?
Yep.
Money.
Yes. $25.
But you must report that.
You have to be there.
I mean, you have to report it to the IRS,
Oh, yeah, of course.
don't you?
I don't know if you have to on the $25. I think it's at a
$25.
certain limit.
You don't think you have to?
I think it's $100 or more. Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I gave you bad advice. Consult your tax professional. That's what I'm supposed to say. So we got quite a lineup here today. Should we run down this really quick, and then we're going to visit with the sheriff a little bit about the command center, ladies, and I know you got other things you want to do. So Courtney, you want to run down some of this for us, and Tara as well.
Yeah, so the livestock show is at 9 a.m. We got the 4-H dairy show and the 4-H horse show.
Yeah, they're in progress.
Yep, and then 1:30 we got the FFA goat show. 3 o'clock we got the FFA sheep show. And then at 6:30 we got Market Goat Open Jackpot show.
Which one of those is your favorite?
I like the 4-H dairy show.
Okay.
Get to go there and have some cheese and some yogurt.
How could you
And
beat
milk.
that?
It's good.
I'm not a big yogurt person. How about you, Tara?
I think the dairy show seems pretty fun. I haven't had a chance to go to any of them except the horse show before. So
Yep, they're setting up at the memorial stage. I heard the Herb Selmer band. You're warming up.
yeah, that's at 9:30. That's supposed to start, so pretty soon here, I think. And then at 1 we have the senior volunteer program. At 1:30 we have the senior essay winners. I think will be announced. And between 2 and 5 we have Jolly Peas. And from 6 to 10 p.m. we have the white sidewalls.
Boy, are they popular.
Oh yeah, I think my parents like them. I'm not familiar with them.
Kind of speaks volumes, doesn't it? You're not familiar with the white sidewalls?
Unfortunately not. I'll become familiar tonight though.
All right. Yeah. You'll be dancing, I guarantee it. What's on the cannon stage, Tara?
The cannon stage is 10 is going to be John the Clown. 11 a.m. is Patty Anderson, the DJ. 2 p.m. is Turi the Jiggler. Juggler.
He may be a jiggler, too.
3 is Patty Anderson again. 4 o'clock is Brodini Family Comedy and the Magic Show. 5 o'clock is the Daily Drawing.
For money.
Yes, $25. 6 o'clock is Tui the Juggler. 7 is Brodini, the Magic Show again. 8 o'clock, Tui the Juggler. 9 o'clock, Patty Anderson. And 10:15 is another Daily Drawing for $25.
You must have had them last night, right? The daily drawings?
Yep, every night.
Some pretty happy people. You have to be on the fairgrounds, right? You have to be present to win.
You do.
It's kind of the whole idea behind it.
Yeah, a lot of people were not present last night.
Well, that's not good.
I know.
You can't win the money if you're not present.
So the people that were had a pretty good chance.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Pretty good chance. Okay. Gillenhall, Tara.
At 5 p.m. we have Carrie Casper doing some paracord bracelet demonstrations. And at 7 we have Angel DeBro with steam canning demonstrations.
Now, wait a minute. What's a paracord bracelet?
It's like this cord that you can use for like survival, and it's all kind of knotted and you can wear it as a bracelet, and you take it out, and the idea was to use it for hikers and stuff when they would go camping, and if it was an emergency and they needed it, they could use it. But now it's just kind of a fashion thing.
I was looking to see if the sheriff was wearing one.
I had one. I took it off because it
you
was
know what a
getting
paracord
smelly.
bracelet is, then?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I had one, and actually, my friend Tom Von Ruden, we did it as a fundraiser, and we had the camouflage paracord bracelets in Tom. So I wore that till my wife said, "Troy, it needs to be washed. It's you've worn it a long time. You need to take it off because people are running away from you."
Yeah.
So, but it was hard to let go, Tom's memory there. So I didn't want to take it off.
But that's something, Troy, that'll always be with you.
Yes.
That's, in my opinion, it's God's greatest gift. No.
Yep, that's right. Good point, Dory. Very nice.
You'll
Nicely said.
Well, what can I say? Sometimes we say something smart. Sometimes we say something that isn't smart. That's the way life goes. So we got anything else to cover here, ladies, before I let you go?
Just the race, just in enduro auto racing at 6 p.m. at the grandstand.
That's in the grandstand tonight. That's right. There's a photo contest. You guys are
Right there. Yeah.
somebody. I remember.
On Facebook.
On Facebook, there's a photo contest from Tuesday all the way through Saturday.
Oh, okay. I thought that was at the fair. So thanks for correcting me on that. We're going to take a break, and we're going to visit with the sheriff a little bit more about the command center. I'm going to let the ladies go because I know they'd like to go see the little kids more than they want to see the middle-aged old guys. Right? So, Jerry, take it away. So you're beating the heat, obviously. You're looking nice, cool, calm, and collected there, Sheriff.
I'm just trying to wear the nice, cool polo shirts this week. I probably should have my bullet-resistant vest on, but I'm not. When I was elected sheriff, I quit wearing it. I don't know why. You'd think I'd become a more popular target after that, but fortunately, people still like me.
Well, yeah, of course they do. That's how you got elected sheriff. Come on. The command center, I wanted to touch on that
Yeah.
because it really is a neat vehicle. It's, what, a couple of years old now?
Yeah, yeah. The city of Faribault and Rice County went together and purchased a old transit bus and converted it into a mobile command center that we use at Heritage Days at the Rice County Fair, and then any other special events that we have. It works really great for getting people in out of the weather, or if we have to render some first aid, we can do that in there. And it also obviously works as a command center if we have an incident. So when we had the Webster shooting, we had that up there all day, and that was our staging area. That's where we would have our meetings and briefings and those kind of things. So it really works nice. It's got a generator on it, and we've got cameras and monitors there. So we're really happy with how it turned out.
Any updates on the Webster shooting?
No, we're still waiting for more people to come forward. The people that we've talked to have not been as cooperative as we'd like them to be about sharing what they saw and what they observed. So I'm just very happy that nobody was killed that night, because with 4 people shot, it's very serious. And you know, I think we've got the problem taken care of. There's not going to be any more parties like that up there, like they had that night. But no, so again, if anybody knows anything about it, please reach out to the sheriff's office, and you can remain anonymous, and we do have a reward if it leads to the conviction of the perpetrators.
How much is that award?
It's $2,500 right now.
Most people could use $2,500.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
You got a tractor that's in the background there. There's some people out at the fairgrounds trying to beat the heat early, I think.
Yeah, no, it's good to see a lot of people out here. When I drove through at 6:45, it was a lot of the 4-H kids, a few of the vendors getting things ready, but it's starting to pick up now. We saw a gaggle of young kids go by.
A gaggle of kids.
Is that a good word?
That's a very good word. That was very good. I got something in my eye, and it is burning.
Uh-oh. Do we need to take you to the first aid station?
So I was just going to touch on the fact that all of your officers, of course, know first aid.
Yeah, all of our staff are first responder trained, and we've got oxygen, our defibrillator, and then the things we go through the most down here, Gordy, are ice packs and Band-Aids. You know, people falling down, skinning up their knee or their hand, and bumping their legs. So,
Ooh, I never thought of that. An ice pack on the back of your neck.
yep.
That'd be a good idea.
Yep, so we brought 3 boxes of ice packs down, so we're ready, and we went through about a half a box the first day and a half a box yesterday. I think he just wanted to get on the radio.
Now that might be, although nobody knows who it was.
I know who he is. You want me to mail him a ticket?
Sure. He'd be the most shot guy in America. Right there. You got a plane flying overhead taking pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're taking pictures, but they're...
Hey, see, they got the shuttles out here too, so if people need help from the parking lots, they can get shuttled up here. That's good too.
Yep, it's senior day right
Yeah.
here at the Rice County Fair. Thanks, Sheriff, for speaking.
Thank you. Have a great week.
Yep, certainly do appreciate it. So again, the command center, if you're feeling a little woozy or something, is a place you can go. There's air conditioning, and as we mentioned, all kinds of cool things to cool yourself down with in terms of food items at the Great Rice County Fair. That concludes today's edition of AM Minnesota on KDHL AM in Faribault, Minnesota.